Hi, Gemini. Welcome back to Medicine Tarot. I hope you're well. We're going to take a quick look. We're doing a little energy scan here for the beginning of July for Gemini. Some messages from the divine that would guide us in easier flow, that would guide us towards greater confidence, greater understanding of our own magnificence, etc. Thank you, Spirit. The first thing I'd like to look at is something that we can surrender at this time. What do we need to surrender? Nice. Surrender to wonder and awe, it says, yeah? Open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow, right? So it's, there's so much mundane happening in the world, especially with COVID and quarantining. It seems like everything's bleeding together kind of thing. They're saying surrender to the wonder of things because it opens you up to that creative energy that Source is always ushering into our lives. Surrender to what is. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation compassionately, accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. Okay, so there's a little bit of feeling ineffective maybe in one part of your life. And they're saying, or maybe you're having issues with like a daughter or a son, a husband. Feels like a family thing for some reason. But they're saying, flow with what is, right? It's not about fighting it. Good. Yeah. Nice. So here we have the Hangman in reverse, definitely coming out of static, coming out of a place of potentially even anger around a situation because because there's this realization that has occurred that is allowing you to put an end to any negative emotions you may have been carrying. As you're getting on with your next week and so on, right? There's this opportunity for you, an opportunity to come back into your power. It's funny. What is it that you were waiting for, Gemini? You were waiting for something, right? You were waiting to reconnect to someone. You were waiting to be with someone again, right? And it hasn't happened. You're waiting for someone to come back and it hasn't happened. So right. So that stale energy that you're feeling from that, Spirit is saying, let them connect back to wonder and awe. Right. But this, I'm sorry, that is a really difficult energy. So once something was ended, right? Once something went away, it's like, this just keeps coming up. It's crazy. So what else does my Gemini need to know here? It's funny, they're saying there's different aspects of this person that you thought they were one way, but they were actually another. It's very interesting. Like, I've never seen lies so clearly in a reading. And so now the healer of the ages comes in for you because you have to heal that heart a little bit. You have to, not just the heart, but also the mental mind, right? Thinking woman. It's how you're thinking about everything that is shifting, that has to change. And as you move forward, you do, right? Because Hangman in reverse is coming out of static, realizing something, seeing something differently for the first time. And you're realizing what is the truth. Because maybe we were making excuses for the other person. We're making these stories up about them, whatever it may be. But this King of Cups here, that could have been a water sign male. It's It's not what it seems. It's just not what it seems. So you have victory at the bottom here, really, really leading you out of this energy. They're saying rest and rejuvenate at this time because you're coming back up. You're coming up and out, Gemini, up and out. Okay, darling, let me do a little more. Anything else that Gemini needs to be aware of? Surrender to miracles. So what would be the miracle in this situation? Surrender defensiveness. Interesting. Surrender to your soul's path. So what would be a miracle in this situation? If you're saying for the person to change, sure, that could be a miracle, but that's not. Here, let me open the Surrender to Miracles card. Yes, I get it. The miracle of you to get back into your power, throw on that robe of passion, and to walk in the direction of making yourself happy again. That is the miracle, the motivation you are waiting for, you are seeking. Tell me about their soul's path. What do you want me to see? They're saying you're forgetting who you are. You are a soul in a body, and you are someone who can be stable. You're someone who is made of stability in business, right? In work, with your family. You are steadfast, and so is your path. And so the things that haven't worked out here, Gemini, it doesn't mean that you did something wrong, but there's definitely how do I explain? There's definitely this need to not continue to expect someone to give you something that they're never going to be able to give. Not to you, to the other person, not even to themselves. That's the whole point. And right now you're mirroring them by not giving to you what you need, which is confirmation, reaffirmation of who you are. The stable, dependable, loyal, steadfast, just wholesome human that you are, and to go back to the drawing board around your passions, go back to the drawing board and go live your everyday life in peace, right? Just to really, you're struggling to emotionally walk away from this. I get it, but the struggle is going to be eased by you going back to the earth element. Focus on the actions around the house, your everyday to do. Okay? Yeah, this relationship ended. And it's time to get out of that feeling of watching the dust after the battle. You're still watching the dust. It hasn't settled yet. But the longer you watch it, the more it won't settle, right? The slower it'll settle. And here's death coming in again. I mean, it's death came out twice now. Death did. It's time. It's time to go into rebirth. Time to go into rebirth. To turn towards your world and to make your dreams come true again. To turn away from what is just, it's not what it seems. King of Pentacles in reverse. It's not what it seems, Gemini, and I'm sorry that you were duped like this, but it's time to surrender to your path again, right? And to expect miracles again, and to not it's funny, I'm going to say don't blame the universe for this having happened. And the reason I say that is because you may not be seeing this picture in its full aspect yet, and that's okay, darling. If you want any help with this breakup energy, I'm here. Everything you need is in the description box. Let me get one more card. Well, those cards are not here, so I guess I won't. That's okay. I'm sorry, you know, but I'm not sorry, because good for you. Good on you. Good on you, because you've come out of something that wasn't real in many ways. And I know how painful that can be, but it's definitely, you are guided and protected, and it came out so strongly too that it's not on your path, this relationship, and on your highest path, I should say, and the dissolvement of it is actually going to assist you to be a better version of yourself, and to come back to deeper truth within you, which does attract a soulmate. Okay? Thank you so much. Thank you for liking. If this helped, please like. It's how you give back to the channel the most. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.